Chapter 3. The Sunday Evening Bridegroom Service. That night, Esther asked her mom to tell her another story about Jesus. "Well, tonight at church," said her mom, "there are two stories told during the bridegroom service. One is about Joseph, the other is about a fig tree." The story about Joseph comes from the Old Testament. Joseph was sold into slavery by his brothers. While in prison, he would interpret dreams for the other prisoners. The Egyptian Pharaoh was bothered by a dream. He was standing by the Nile, and 7 fat and sleek cows came up and grazed among the reeds. After them, 7 ugly, thin, and bony cows came. Then he also saw 7 heads of grain, full and good, growing on a single stalk. After them, 7 withered and thin heads sprouted up and swallowed up the 7 good grains. Joseph told the Pharaoh what his dream meant. The 7 good cows and the 7 good heads of grain meant 7 years of great abundance in Egypt. Food would be plentiful, but after 7 years, there would be a severe famine. Joseph suggested that 1/5 of the harvest from the first 7 years be saved. That way there would be food available during the famine. "What's a famine?" asked Esther. "That's when there's nothing to eat," explained her mom. The Pharaoh thought Joseph was very wise, and he put Joseph in charge of his palace and made him second in command. "Boy, I sure feel sorry for Joseph's brothers," said Esther. "Joseph must have punished them for selling him as a slave." "He actually saved his family from starvation by inviting them to move to Egypt," said her mom. What's the second story about? The second story is about a fig tree. Jesus was walking one day, talking to his disciples. He was hungry, so he went over to a fig tree to pick some figs to eat. The tree was bare. It didn't have any fruit on it, not even one fig. Jesus said to the tree, "May no fruit ever come out of you again." The fig tree withered up and died. "Wow, he must have really been mad at that tree," said Esther. "This story is called a parable," explained her mom. "It has a special meaning. Jesus liked to teach his disciples using parables like this one. Jesus said to his disciples, 'If you have faith and do not doubt, not only can you do what was done to the fig tree, but you can also move mountains. If you believe, you will receive whatever you ask for in prayer.'" "So, if I pray for something, I'll get it?" asked Esther. Esther's mom smiled and kissed her goodnight. After her mom left the room, Esther quietly got out of bed and opened her closet door. She looked at her dress hanging there with all the pins in it. "Dear God, please make this dress fit me," she prayed.